Hi, it's Elvis Sinisic from UFC Fight Week here in Melbourne. Just had an awesome UFC 193. Here with Herb Dean, one of my favourite referees. He's refereed some of my fights in the past. First, just tell us what you think of Australia and the crowd today.
Well, first of all, it's always an honor. It's always a good time down here in Australia. People really enjoy the sports. People really enjoy martial arts. Of course, this event in Melbourne was, groundbreaking. It was important. It was another time our sport was in a stadium, and I think it's awesome because I think our sport should be in places like that.
Oh, great. Now, how many matches did you ref today?
I refereed 3 matches.
3 matches. Can you tell us which matches they were?
Yes. I refereed the main event with Ronda Rousey and
Holly Holm, yep.
I also refereed women. Let me think back on which one.
I know, sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Which ones did I referee? Because I didn't think you were going to ask me about all 3. And I'm still on Los Angeles.
That's all right. We can skip that.
No,
read it?
Everything. Okay, so we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that one. Now, obviously.
I referee. Did I referee? I referee Stephen Struve.
Yep, Struve and Rochelle. Yep.
And I refereed the Judo Man.
Oh, Dan Kelly. Yep.
Dan Kelly.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Awesome. Great work today. Always appreciate
it. It was every time I get out of there with the fighters doing their thing without any controversy or any people wondering about if officiating had any effect on the match, it's a good day for me.
So it's good. I mean,
and that's the way it went today.
Like now, this was a massive event. We set a stadium record here, an attendance record. It was huge for Australia. First time the UFC in Melbourne. Do you feel pressure when you go in there to perform? How does the pressure affect you when this sort of thing happens?
Well, I know it's very important. I know what I'm going to do, and sometimes you can start to overthink things a little bit, like but the bottom line is I've done this thousands of times, and I know what my job is to do. There's a lot of scenarios and things that I've thought my way through, whether I've had that experience and then thought about it afterwards, like, hey, how would I do this better? Or, hey, let's say it went this way, or conversations with other referees. So I'm definitely not saying I've seen everything, because the sport is always coming up with something.
Absolutely, yep, that's true.
But I know what my job is, and I'm pretty comfortable making this.
Actually, that leads me next. You are one of the best referees. As I said, one of my favorite. I love your work. You're a consummate professional. What are you doing after this show here in Australia? Have you got anything else planned here? What's happening?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here in Australia for in Melbourne for about a week. I like hanging out here. It's a lot of fun things to do. When the next weekend, I'll be doing a judge and referee course, 21st and 22nd.
So yeah, for all you guys that
Dominance MMA, and if you're interested in checking it out, you can reach out to us at herbdeanofficials@gmail.com.
herbdeanofficials@gmail.com. I'll make sure to put that link on there for people who might be interested in doing that course. If you want to be a referee, look, you've got to do the course, and it would be great for you.
Yeah.
Now, this is the big question I really wanted to ask. Obviously, there was huge amount of hype behind Ronda. Everyone was expecting to win. Even though Holly had an amazing pedigree, it really was a shock that she won. What were your thoughts on that match?
Well, I mean, as a referee, I don't think it's as shocking for me. I don't think, because I really try to have an even mind when I go in there, and I think the athletes deserve that. And so I don't try to take part as a fan, even though I'm a fan of all the fighters, of anyone who can get in there and do that sport, because it's a rough sport. So my thoughts on it were, it was like 2 athletes were going to get in there and compete, and really the best one win.
Look, that's a fantastic. It really shows. I don't think a lot of people understand the mindset of a referee. It's a very difficult task. Having been a fighter myself and having reffed matches at the lower level, I know how difficult it is to kind of not be involved yet still be involved enough that you can, stay in charge of the match but not take over the match. And you really do a great job. So thank you very much coming here to Australia and refereeing. It's been a pleasure to see you again. So here I am with my buddy Herb, thank you very much for the interview. Thank you for coming to Australia, and thank you for the interview. It's good to be with you.
But also as far as for that conversation, I think it was I thought it was the bottom line. I thought it was a great fight, great event. I think, man, it was that's something that every time someone gets in there, there's nothing is predestined or preordained. And every one of those wins that Ronda had before, she was really putting it on the line and working hard. And that makes some of those other things, those moments we've seen with her before, that much more special. And that also makes Holly's victory that special also, is that, she believed in herself. And no matter what people thought was going to happen, she got in there. And the bottom line is it's those athletes putting it on the line, making it happen.
Love that insight. Thank you very much. Have a great time while you're here in Australia. And as he said, he's doing a great course, 21st and 22nd. I'll put the email link at the bottom. Please make sure you check it out if you want to do the course. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.